Present.
The second quarter, brought to you by the Common Nafane Hotel.
And Bolton gets it down for the first ruck, straight to Ricky O'Toole through the middle. So East Geelong, forward and centre straight away. Graham got a couple against him, roved at the front. Lima didn't take it with him. Falls the arms of Trotter, usually good in this position, and is again, puts the first on the board for East Geelong this afternoon. And it took 16 seconds in the second term.
That's a point. It's a point. What happened there? Didn't that go through the middle?
I did. Must have been touched, was it?
Wow.
So the ball's with Popovsky now in the half-back line. We've just got to catch up here.
Buggered if I know.
Yeah, and Bolton pushes rather underneath the ball, picked up there. Whitney goes on his left foot, stepped back inside, went looking for him. We'll try and find player, not Primke though, because he's come the other way and picked up the ball. Handball, put Reese under pressure, ends up in the hands of Muir, a little short kick, and Cam Addy at centre half forward, or in the centre square now, has the ball, running players, has Joel Page. Will he continue to run? No, he stops and props and steadies himself down. Goes too short, man. Muir comes across. He delivered one in, then he's kept running, and he's got a recipient of the ball back in the forward line. So Benny Muir has the ball now, plays on, kicked into that wind, didn't get much distance because the handball's been intercepted there, kicked round the corner. Belpo still have scored a minor from Fantella, and the score now 3 goals 6. East Geelong on 2 behinds, and 1 minute 20 seconds gone. So some scoring opportunities for both sides. Common Nafane Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
Do you reckon that was a goal umpire's call or a field umpire's call down there?
Well, I didn't look, mate. I just thought I was putting my head down as soon as Jason called it because I thought it was a goal too.
I couldn't see anyone touch it.
So Sponner kicks in from fullback for the Eagles, looks for Primke over his head, runs towards centre wing. Love it to run onto it. Coming as Stevens as well. He picks it up, runs away. Dangerous kick to the middle though, because the loose man's there, which is Popovsky. If it sits for him, he feigned the handball, then he handballs it towards Zilovic. Through the middle, runs away, backs his pace, goes a left foot kick towards half forward, over the head of a couple. Addy's there, might get back there in front, does so. If he can pick it up, he does now. Goes back on the right foot towards centre half forward, just sets it up. Muir from behind Warwick, falls to the front. Muir kept his feet, then he fell over. Bellpost still with the numbers, they can get it out. And they can't. Now they do. The handball, Miss Lentini. Now it falls okay. Zulik's through the pack, does well, outside of the right foot. Kicks the goal.
Handball. Tiller.
So Zulik puts his first on the board.
No wind at all out there, is there?
And just checking the goal umpire just to make sure. Yes, it is a goal. 4-6-30 Bellpost Hill. They lead East Geelong 2 behinds, and that's on the Common Nafane Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 3 minutes played.
Geez, I tell you what, it doesn't take much to turn a game, does it? We thought that was a goal, and I reckon the whole attitude of the East Geelong footy side would have just lifted 6 seconds in, you little beauty. But it looks like Bellpost Hill, they're going to play it a bit different, as what we said at quarter time. They're going to try and kick goals against the wind, and they've already managed the one. And I tell you what, if they manage a couple more, there'll be big danger for the Eagles here.
So back of the umpire, middle of the ground. Bolton will love it doing the ruck work. And the ball's in the air. Over the top. This time we'll give it to Bolton. He picks the handball up. O'Toole handballs out towards Stevens. Try to get through the contest. Good strong tackle. Brought down by Whitney. Umpire says it's okay, the tackle. And he comes in and takes possession. So we've worked our way about 20 metres from the second centre. And the ball's up. Over the top. Love it. There's a free kick being given. I'm not too sure who to or why. Holding decision. Goes to Drew Hollian. So Hollian now delivers the ball quickly into the forward line. Goes looking for Graham. Ball at the back of the contest. Marsh didn't pick it up cleanly. Leach has got it. He kicks the ball off the ground. We'll be happy to see the ball over the boundary line. That's where it heads. And the umpire says it's okay because Clayton Trottle's asking for an out of bounds to the full, but it's not. And will be thrown in right on forward 50.
They've got to bring Graham into the game. That was a perfect opportunity. And a bad kick from a bloke who is normally a beautiful kick.
So the ball thrown in. Back of the contest. It's tapped down. Clean skills required. It's going to be Bellpost Hill. Let's win the ball, and it's through Whitney on that left foot. Comes back towards centre wing. Good distance in the kick, and he finds Muir. Handball goes back inside to Suliks on the run. Kick into the middle. Barton leads up, takes the ball. They're moving the ball better now than they did in the first quarter, Bellpost Hill. They go out wide towards Lima. Has the ball in front of himself. Just needs to pick it up. He takes it on. Good work there. Tackling there from Chapman. Comes out. Ends up there in the hands of Fantella. He kicks to the forward line. The mark has been taken. So they're working the ball very nicely into the forward line. And it's Piccolo that has the ball now. A little chip over the top. Didn't get the kick or the distance with the kick. Kick round the corner. Goes across the face of goal and will be out of bounds in the far pocket and will be thrown back into play.
They look like going to be one of these sides that play better against the wind than they do with the wind, Smithy.
Making them work a bit more. I think they were just a bit blasé in the first. Pick it up and kick along with the wind, but a bit more decision and rhyme. So Primke does the ruck work, taps it down. Clean pick up there from Stevens. Goes round the corner. Will find Whitney. He's marked right on 50. Good talk from behind by McLeod. I think called him back for the ball. So now Whitney goes on that left foot. Goes back towards the goal square. Low, flat kick. I'll tell you what, it was nearly going to go through for a goal anyway, wasn't it? But it's marked by Addy. He takes the ball. I know it's in the middle of the behind post. What am I saying? Two big sticks to the goals, aren't they?
Well, it doesn't matter. It was a beautiful, beautiful kick no matter where it landed, because it landed right in the arms of his teammate. That's a great kick against the wind.
Good distance. And now Cam Addy with a chance to kick his second goal of the afternoon. And the fifth for Bell Post Hill. Steps around the corner, kicks around the corner, straight over the umpire's head. He has his second. Bell Post Hill there, fifth. 5 goals, 6-36. They lead East Geelong on 2 behinds. 6 minutes gone, second quarter. Common Fine Hotel scoreboard.
I tell you what they've got to do, East Geelong, they've got to man up on blokes running down the ground. You can see now that they want to kick goals, Bell Post Hill. Doesn't matter which way the wind's blowing. And they've got blokes running down the wings, running into the forward line, and there's nobody from East chasing them. So blokes like Ricky, who, you know, getting a little bit long in the tooth, I suppose, they've got to run down. They've got to chase those blokes down there, because they just had loose men all around the ground at that stage.
They're missing Chalice, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they're missing his pace. Yeah,
run.
Big time.
And he is one of the blokes that will chase all the way down and catch blokes.
So back to the middle. Good start from Bell Post Hill in the second term against the Breeze. Bolton goes up, gets it down. Page rows at the back of the pack. Handball over the top to nobody in particular. Parker for East Geelong. Handball further afield towards Dylan O'Toole. Tap back. Numbers with Bell Post Hill. If they pick it up, they do. And they go towards centre wing. Muir, good contest. Falls to McLeod. Kick around the corner. Missed Welv as a target. Back in ball, but the turnover from East Geelong out of defence. Goes to Joel Page. Plays on in the middle. Goes towards centre half forward. Addy on a lead. Comes up defensively. Smashes it away. Priddle kicks to nobody in particular. Might be lucky. Over the head though of Lovett. Handball comes back towards Ricky O'Toole and Warwick. Warwick at half back goes towards the middle. Jones pushes his opponent past the footy, but getting back there. Bell Post Hill possibly first. Kick out towards our commentary box. Foot race, Sponner and Lentini. Lentini leads. And good tackle, Sponner. Got the footy back towards Carter. He leaves it behind. Sponner, Braden's in there as well. They see it over the line for a throw in. Left half forward for East Geelong. They trail 2 behinds. Bell Post Hill 5-6-36. And we played 8 minutes second term.
So the ball thrown back into the centre wing. Bolton just taps it back towards the boundary line. Sergeant Carter's out of breath, I think.
Tickets.
That last tackle took the wind out of him, and he was happy enough to see the ball go back over the boundary line. So he just dragged him in now. Deep breath. Ball thrown back in again. Lovett taking front spot. Behind. Taps it down. Took it himself. Was probably lucky there to get away with it. Picked up there by Whitney. Got into trouble and then went out of trouble. Went back towards Page. He was tackled. Brought down. Braden Sponner comes through. Kick into the forward line. Yeah,
That's
good lead. And Graham's taken the mark. So Graham needs to go back and slot this through now. Top of the goal square and let the wind do the work, wouldn't you? Or not? From here? Or left-hand goal
Left-hand goal post. Just outside the left-hand goal post.
So Graham, normally a good kick of the football. He started it where we said, but the ball hasn't come back.
Started out a bit further than that.
Where we said, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, jeez, you blokes, you're generous.
Well, if he had started where you said, he would have kicked the goal.
Well,
I've got
that's
no doubt.
right.
He might have just
Top
went a
of the
little
goal
bit
square. That's it. That's what I said.
Exactly. I'm agreeing with you.
I'm not.
So 3 behinds now, East Geelong. And Lima to do the kicking in duties. Goes short and we'll find Urquhart.
I've got to put up with him and Downey tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
And you don't think I'm enjoying it. Ball goes out and Leach has the ball in the defensive 50. Braden Sponner stands the mark. Short Leach, called the play on now by the umpire, comes towards centre wing. Benny Muir's in there, and the Muir will take the mark. The run machine. Have a look at the run machine. Muir just waiting with the ball now, has a player back inside, called on to the umpire now, goes down the boundary line, goes towards Lovett, over the top, Bolton, mark not taken, McLeod, handballs back to Lentini, looking for some options forward. Has one, goes towards Addy. Oh, no, it's not. It's 12 down there. Whitney's on the ground level, picked up there. Parker does well, kicks round the corner and finds Reese. Takes the mark and goes on quickly. Didn't look then. Put it back in the middle, but found Stewart. So Stewart now has the ball. Options now going straight down the ground. Trotter's got a 2-on-1. Contest over the back. Goes to Jones. Clean pick-up required. Can't do it. Urquhart right beside him. Work there from Popovsky. He's been good back in defensive 50 this afternoon. Picked up by Lima. Lima has a player outside, and it's Page. And he steadies himself now. Has a run and nearly hit Lentini on the head 2 minutes in front of him. And found Welv. So Welv now with the ball on centre wing, just forward of. Needs some running players. Not too sure where he wants to go to. Target's going to be long and straight down the line. It goes in that direction now. Whitney's the target. Drift of the ball. Parker, one-handed. Plays on and goes long. Through to centre half forward. Jones up in front. Good hands. Mark didn't think he held it long enough, but he has, says the umpire. And Jones now with the free kick. Oh, sorry, the mark at centre half forward. Kicks the ball into the forward 50. Don't know sure who his target was, but it picked up, cleaned up by Popovsky. Went towards Carter. Didn't take clean possession. Jones coming the other way. Popovsky dives underneath. Picked up by Jones again. And Popovsky working hard at ground level. Umpire got to come in and take possession. And he will. 10.5 minutes gone. 11 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard. 3 behinds, East Geelong. Bell Post still on 5 goals 6.
So ball up just inside the centre square. Lovett gets it down. Bolton, his opposite number, gets it away. Handball. Out wide. Lentini, handball. Ooh, hang on.
There's a free kick being picked 55 metres away off the ball.
I think it's against Parker, is it? Going to Bell Post Hill.
Is that Parker on Whitney again?
Yeah, it is. So another one.
Oh, yellow card.
He is too. So he's straight off the ground. So they're down 1. East Geelong. So he's off. So Whitney won't have to worry about him for a while. Short kick to Carter. Still at half back on the club side. Kick was wasn't great off the boot, but found Lovett. Took the mark, gave it away by hand to Page. Right foot kick to centre half forward. Floating across, Sponner takes the mark. Lachlan ships the ball towards centre half forward. Bolton takes the mark. Plays on. Oh, no bit of handball too. And tries to tap it to Primke. Love it. Handball over the head of Primke to Lima to Urquhart. 55 out from the East Geelong goal. He goes towards Lentini. Has to make up a bit of ground. That's a good mark. Good mark. Right in front of our commentary position. So Lentini called to play on. Goes down the line towards centre wing. Addy got 4 against him. Sponner. Handball over the top to Bolton to Reese. Reese, handball further afield, good to Trotter. Had it, lost it, spent it, got it back. Oh, Reese under pressure. Oh, Lux of Fortune falls in the arms of Braden Sponner. His kick was smothered by Popovsky. Does well, the pop-up, gets the handball out wide. Looking for a teammate who can use the Sergeant. Runs through, does well. Carter goes back. Handball was terrible. Priddle back towards O'Toole. Feigned the left, went to the right, goes out wide, looking for Braden Sponner. Boundary line's going to beat him. Out of bounds, throw in, centre wing, 13 minutes played. Bell Post till 5:36. East Geelong 3 behinds. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
Umpire just waiting to bring the ball back in now. Done so. Back of the contest, picked up there. Page comes out, spins out, went back towards Sulik. Nice clean pick up. Short kick going out. The mark's been taken by Welv. Has a player running wide. They're using his side of the ground this time, but they didn't last quarter. It's Lima. Has a player short, and I think that's Sanderson on the ground. Takes the ball and goes. Has Barton long, but he goes short. Oh, good interception there from Lockie Sponner. Didn't take the mark, get the ball in front of himself now. He's prepared to run the ball over the line, boundary line. He does so. And we draw a bit of a break for himself and get East Geelong with the numbers back. So the ball to be thrown back in. Umpire now does so. Welv doing the ruck work. Contest to the back. Bolton comes down. Ground level. They're winning plenty of possession now. Bell Post Hill. He kicks round the corner. And that's Lima. Goes back towards centre half forward. Ball's not taken in the contest. Over the back. Fantella. Good strong tackle. Was he actually wasn't to release the ball too cleanly there. But it should have been a free kick. Yeah, had an opportunity. Reese goes back and collects it again. And he's tackled, brought down.
Geez, you're tough, you blokes. You didn't have much of an opportunity.
Yeah, but you don't just let it go, mate. You can't get in and let it go. You get with the boot or a hand.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Yeah, my God. And the ball in the contest, centre forward, high tackle, Bolton over the top. Wild's going to be the recipient of this free kick. Handball quickly to McLeod. McLeod, a short kick, has Fantella, can play on, runs inside 50, draws it back, but not far enough, and through for a minor score. 5 goals, 7 now to Bellpost Hill. 3 behinds to East Geelong. We've played 15 minutes, second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
Can't see how you could leave a bloke like Fantella sitting there on his own. There's no awareness there.
Sponner comes toward Bolton. Popple in front, takes the mark, gives it away by hand to O'Toole. Left foot kick around the corner, over the head of Sponner, Braden, and McLeod happy to see it over for a throw in. Centre wing, commentary box side.
They want to deliberate, the boys, and there's no way that was deliberate. You can't fool umpires all the time, boys.
Love it. Gets it down. Sarderson.
Oh, he dropped it, Smitty.
So ball up, centre wing. So Lovett up against Bolton. Lovett gets it down. Trotter happy to give it to O'Toole. Sponner on hands and knees. Ball spills free. Through the middle.
That's your mate.
Zilovic goes towards half forward. Little handball. Fantella went past it. Priddle, handball backwards. The Eagles under pressure at half back. Couple of tricks. They get out of trouble towards centre wing. Bolton in the middle. Doesn't take the mark. Through Lima. He goes over the top. Handball, Welv came back towards Zulix. Break free. Dropped the footy.
Yeah, that's holding the ball.
Comes back. Little kick, Welv. Only as far as Reece. Still on centre wing. Clearing kick to centre half forward. Primke works his way to the front. Doesn't take the mark. Popovsky right next to him. Now they're in chance. East Geelong. Getting around. Jones. Oh, kicked it high in the air. Might be okay to Bowman. Oh, it takes a good mark. Floating with the wind. 50 out from goal. Ben Bowman. And just settling it down a bit now. He'll be kicking from 55. And he comes in. Short little kick's okay to Sponner. And he's a left footer. So, and a pretty good kick as well. So he runs around quickly. Doesn't waste any time. Keeps it low. Kicks the goal. So Lachlan Sponner kicks his first. And the first for East Geelong coming 17 minutes into the second term. They are 139. They trail Bellpost Hill 5-7-37. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes played.
Gee, they took a long time to get their first goal with a win. Let's just hope that starts a bit of an avalanche to get them back in the game. Now, pardon me ignorance, but what are the rules with the yellow card? The bloke got sent off. Can he be replaced?
No.
So they're playing one short for 15 minutes?
Yep.
Okay. Is he reported?
No, I don't think so. No.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily,
He
no.
can be, but
I
he
think
may
so.
not be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Red card off for the ground reported.
And for the whole game?
Yep, red card.
And can't be replaced
Can't
for
be
the whole
replaced,
game.
yep.
They change these rules all the time. I never quite get them right. But
So back with the umpire, middle of the ground. Ruckman go at it again. Over the top, Lovett gets it down. Fantella's in there now. Popple tackles in. Ball comes out. Goes towards Trotter. Gets some ground off him by kicking it off the ground. Picked up there by Lima going the other way. Handball goes back to Leach. Needs to be aware of what's coming behind, but he gets his kick away to the half-forward line, to the centre wing. At the ground level, Sanderson came in. He's tackled. Dawson couldn't get the foot to ball. Picked up by Sponner again on the right foot. Back into the half-forward line. Jones in front and takes the mark. So it could be the start of something. They've got the ball with an opportunity. Yeah, they did this in the first quarter. They've lifted their rate a little bit. It's amazing with 17 men on the ground. They're working better. And it goes forward. The kick wasn't good. And the man that's taken probably a dozen marks already has another one. That's Popovsky. Little short kick. Wasn't good. Trotter intercepts a chance. Runs towards goal. Goes over the top. Clayton Trotter.
Take that one off him!
And he's got this one all right. And his first goal now. Sees East Geelong on 2 goals, 3-15, 5-7-37, Bellpost Hill. Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard. We've gone 19 minutes.
19 minutes gone out of a 28, 29 minutes quarter.
28, I reckon.
They've got to kick 2 more, at least maybe 3, and we've got a game on our hands because they've just, as you said in the call, they've just lifted their work rate and playing like they were in the first quarter. Bellposts have dropped off a little bit. And if they can get another couple of goals right now, we're back in this.
It's amazing that with 17 men, they're working better than they did with 18.
I tell you what, you
Always the way.
see that a lot of times, don't you?
It's like teams that play better going against the breeze. So they have to work a bit harder for it. So back to the middle. Barton having a run in the ruck against Bolton. Bolton goes up uncontested. Barton does the roving work and got pushed in the back. Ricky O'Toole doesn't agree. Ball has to come back. Ricky O'Toole asking the umpire, how did I push him in the back? Still doesn't agree. Never going to agree. It's all right, Rick.
No.
So Barton in the middle with the free kick. Short little kick's okay. Popovsky, his short little kick as well is just okay to Wood. So on centre wing, goes to centre half forward. Lentini over the back, goes up. No mark taken. Bolton to the front. Ricky O'Toole under pressure. Somehow got the handball out to Priddle. Got it away to Sponner. He sparked him in this second term. Playing well across half back. Gives it away to Warwick. Got a paddock in front of him. Can run free. 2 bounces on centre wing. Handball back inboard to Sponner. Has to sit and wait for it's okay. Now he can drive it long to Graham. Kick the goal. Goes up. Short little kick. Should have kicked it long to Graham. He's there. He's under pressure. He needs some help. Jones comes in. Over the top of it. Back to Sponner. Kick off the ground. Lima's happy to see it over the line as well. And left forward pocket for the Eagles. Be a boundary throw in.
Hayden Graham thought exactly the same as you.
Yeah, kick the ball over the top. I'll run back.
He thought Sponner was going for goal. He'd started his run back and then he went to chip and he was out of position. They're not giving him a fair run at it, really.
No. So boundary throw in. Deep into the Eagle attack. Primke's down there. Do the ruck work. Barton tapped over the back towards Graham. Lentini's handball. Fantella thought about the kick, then gave the handball away to Urquhart. Runs outside 50. Kick around the corner. Priddle over the head well. Reese comes at it. Oh, he kicked the ball as he went to ground. And Sardison's over it as well. On hands and knees. Reese tries to take the ball away. Somehow he tries to always extract himself and gets out sometimes too.
I'll tell you what, he's very strong, and now they've played hold the ball against him.
Jeez, that's a bit tough.
Ah, turn it up, mate. He was the only one going for it.
So Zuliks kick back inboard to Barton, still on centre wing. Should stick to basketball, I think. So Barton, centre wing, goes with the right foot, kick down the line to half forward. Punched away at the back, dangerous for the Eagles. O'Shannessy with a clearing kick towards Jones. They had 2 on him all term. Runs away from him and Urquhart. Jones in front, needs some support, held on to. Umpire, please pay a free kick. No, bell post till. Come across, got 3 there. They should break free. They do. Lima, little kick back inboard to Fantella. Takes the mark. He's got Barton, but Warwick chopped that off. Fantella goes in towards Barton, who made up a bit more ground. Took the mark. Thought about playing on, just held it up. Plays on now, right in the middle of Richmond Cres. Goes to centre half forward. Good kick.
And a good lead.
And a good lead from Whitney. He did. And he'll shoot for goal from 45 out. Straight in front.
Still a pretty tough kick, I reckon.
Oh, shit, I reckon too. I'm thinking of that win.
Done it again.
He just drops it in it sometimes, doesn't he? He doesn't know he says it half the time. So Whitney comes in. And you're right, Grub. There it is. It's missed to the far side through for 1 behind. So they go to 5, 8:38 bell post till. They lead East Geelong 2-3-15. Common Affine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 23 minutes played.
Quick play on from the half-back line. Gets the ball towards centre wing. Reese pushes his player under the mark. Then was taken down by a tackle. Hollian kicked the ball off the ground. Oh, he nearly got through the contest to find his teammate. But the ball now over the boundary line. And it's on centre wing. So it'll be thrown back in on true centre wing.
I heard you call before that Urquhart's got a lot of pace there. I'll tell you what, Jones went with him. He's got a fair bit of pace too for a taller man, hasn't he?
So the ball thrown in. Oh, gee, the umpire's thrown it in. The wind's got hold of that one.
Throw it in again.
Went forward.
Well, he will anyway.
It's from about the same spot. It's, you don't want too much elevation. Need a few more players on this side of the contest, I think.
I would reckon so.
So the ball thrown in by the umpire this time. Oh, it's like a banana.
Boomerang.
Comes out, picked up, bell post till, numbers over the top, goes back towards Reese of East Geelong, slams it on the boot and goes into the forward line. Popovsky and also Primke, both players, good marking options down there. Primke wins possession of the ball, looks at his options, kicks the banana.
I reckon he's got that. What's that? Oh, no! What's that?
He set it up for a big go and he's playing behind.
Would he like some thinking time next time?
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, give him a telephone. You can phone a friend.
The goal umpire has taken quite a while to decide that was a behind.
He was actually waiting. He was waiting for the all clear.
Was he?
Yeah, and when they wait for the all clear, you're ready to just go bang. He got the all clear, then tapped his shoulder. Oh, no.
So Lima kicking in, goes to the outer side. Primke, in the middle, Barton. That's only a mark. Jeez. Trotter wrapped up, loses the football in possession. In the tackle, ball. Nobody wants to pick the footy up now. They do. Sponner breaks away. Handball to Ricky O'Toole. Left foot kick towards Graham on a lead. Comes out, needs some support. Handballs it out to Hollian. Across 50. Needs to pick it up. Does so. Handball to Warwick. Off a step, little left foot kick, nowhere in particular.
No right foot.
No right foot. Belpo still fighting hard for it. Warwick left foot, then he gets ripped off the football. Fantella in support goes towards Whitney on half back, takes the mark. Quick kick towards the middle. McLeod on a lead. Page takes the mark just inside the centre square, plays on. Little kick towards half forward. Might be okay over the back. No mark. Wood needs some support. Got it through well. Handball back to Wood. Laconic gets around. Does well. Little right foot kick. Very special. And short little kick's okay. Finds the sergeant. Carter. Kick over the top is okay. Loose checking from East Geelong's backs.
Oh, they got a bloke in the zone in there too.
And McLeod's taken the mark. 30 out. Pretty tight angle. And the rain's on its way, boys.
I can feel
just
it.
for half time.
As long as I get across before I get wet.
So
Yeah, we better go now.
Steve McLeod comes in, 30 out. Good kick.
Tell you what.
That's a good kick. So McLeod puts his first on the board. The sixth for Belpost Hill. 6:8:44, they lead East Geelong 2-4-16. Commonwealth Hotel's second quarter scoreboard, 26.5 minutes played.
Tell you what, when you're playing footy in the wind, just how big a difference is that? Like, I know it's a 12-point turnaround, an 11-point turnaround. Bloke runs in and misses one at one end, and then they get one at the other end, Belpost Hill. But in the context of this game, with the way the wind's blowing, that's a massive, massive difference. And East Geelong have got to work really, really hard now.
Thompson Tigers not online.
Yes, Thompson Tigers online, 5 points up over Winch.
Ooh. King with the breeze.
Well, we might go there after half time.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground. Bolton up over the top. Knocks the ball down. Going to be McLeod again. No, it's not. It ends up there for Belpost Hill. Goes back from Lima to Urquhart. Stripped out of his hand by Bolton. Urquhart went back and got it again. Kick into the man on the mark. Picked up by Sulix. On the left foot. Good eyes, good vision. Found Carter on the centre wing. So he's changed wing now. Handball goes outside. Fantella goes inside to Page. Coming across his Barton. Oh, Timmy wasn't looking at him. Went back to Carter with hands. And the ball's now over the boundary line. And will be thrown back in.
When they make a mistake, Belpost, they're back on it straight away, aren't they? And they cover their mistakes, whereas these can't quite cover theirs.
Wonder if they can bring food across. Phone a friend. Grub.
Yeah.
So the ball thrown in and boundary line picked up by White. Little kick along the ground.
Would have
Page
had one.
puts his head over the ball. Priddle couldn't pick it up. Barton does. Handball goes in. Sulix looking for some options. Oh, it was a bad one. Found Bolton. He was tackled. Ball come out to Priddle. Over the top. Miss Spon, and that's Braden. Other way is Lima. Comes outside. Has Page. Oh, he went to handball. Then put it down. Now he has to handball. Bacolo's there. Gee, this is pretty ordinary football. It's picked up there, and we'll call it pressure football. Ends up there in the hands of Zilovec. Goes with his left foot to Sanar forward. Found Sponner, and that's Lock Sponner. Trapped the ball nicely. Had a player outside. Taken off the ball as he's kicked it. Went towards Barton. Runners ahead. Addy's there if he wants to. Wood's also there, and he stretches and makes the mark. Holds up. He's put his hand in the air.
What's that mean?
It means I'm coming back. I'm stopping.
And I'm going to have a shot.
Go Chuck. Chuck Wood. Right hand post.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So Wood, normally a
low.
good kick of the football.
Keep it low.
Good kick of the football, this bloke. I have no doubt the accuracy will be there with him as well.
Oh, he's gone early,
Gone
Smithy.
early, got the early crow. That's why.
And that
Oh,
is...
he hit the post. Thanks, Chuck.
Mozzie Mozman.
And 6 goals, 9 now to Belpost Hill. 2 goals for East Geelong. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard's gone 29 minutes.
Kick in from Sponner Lock. Finds O'Shannessy. Still deep in defence. Terrible kick off the boot. Turned it over straight to Piccolo. He's never going to get to Primke. So Piccolo
That might
As
be
the siren sounds, half time.
Oh, you're not going to have a shot from there, son. He is.
Bell post till 6-9-45. They lead East Geelong 2-4-16 at half time. Goal kickers Dale.
Yes, for the home side, Lockie Sponner has one, Trotter has the other, and